We have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
2nd and 3. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
70 Ranger. Let's go. 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 3rd and 19.
Down. 60 Eagle. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Dexter Lawrence collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
Back in 60. Ready.
2nd and 13. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. You look at this Cowboy defense. Right now, they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Mustang 19. Set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, down at the 33. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Giants in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. 20, 10, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set up. Set go.
Looking to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
On the double. 19 Lion. Let's go now.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after 1. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Set.
Lamb will go in motion.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
In motion goes the tight end.
Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Come on, come on.
That's taken in left side by Vele. Touchdown, Cowboys! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Ready, ready.
Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here.
Let's go. Dragon 60.
They'll try and throw for it. On the move to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Yo, chat. Y'all hear me, chat? Y'all hear me?
Special teams,
Bet that.
the spark that often
Bet that,
wins
chat.
games.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Chat, I got that's not gonna get open again. I promise you.
That's Walker.
You want to show me? You want me to show y'all something, man?
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first
I got
down.
y'all, man.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
I got y'all.
Out of the gun.
Sorry about
Look to
that.
throw. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
This nigga break 30 on me, bro.
Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 46 yards. And the Giants have come back to make it a 2-point game. A nice throw there.
I'm
by
out
the
here
second-year
bullshitting.
quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie.
Hey, bro, I
because
promise
usually
you,
your
bro,
rookie
you is
season
not getting
is
this.
a continuation
I can
of your
promise
college
you that.
days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have
Stupid.
it, just take off and go. Now he's settling in the
Stupid.
pocket a little bit more.
Oh
Reading
my
the field, going to
gosh.
second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Hold up. Limited.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
Oh, hold on. Take this to the crib, you heard? You heard me?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now they'll change things up.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
All these ways to win big.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now the first carry here for their running back. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Cowboys have broken the tie. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's getting a heck of a lot closer after the return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. In motion right, one of the tight ends. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Carlson up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Hey, yo, chat. Here, type 1 in the chat if you hear, man. We about to do it. We about to do this thing, man. Type 1 if you in the chat, man.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Oh, to the crib for you, chat. I got y'all.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Ooh, I almost got
midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Working this blunt. My lady's chop, nigga. You don't need you?
No, I feel you, guys.
He'll try again with
I'm moving ass right now, nigga.
There goes a deep ball.
No, this is baby food.
And the penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
He's scared. Okay, I got him.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to move back in front. They're going to keep it on the ground.
You get slipped inside, you bum. Like, bro, I'm about to take you out, bro. And you don't catch nothing for me no more. I'm tired of you, bro.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on the
Chris,
first down.
nigga, ain't no better feeling, nigga.
Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Bro, what? I just disconnected?
Oh, you're sick.
Bro. Oh my gosh. I do not want to play again, bro.
What score?
Bro, I ain't even had halftime
Fuck.
yet. And, you know what I'm saying? I really gotta play again. It's really getting me mad. I swear I'm gonna snap. I swear I'm about to get mad. Stupid EA servers. I'm tired of this stuff. I'm about to really snap. About to go nuts. You did. For real. Hey, yeah.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives them a 1st and 10. The Giants in trouble to start play, 6 and 8 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds Robinson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Now to the ground, here's Walker. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Touchdown! Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now a 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Oh, whiskey,
They
baby.
knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9
That's what you
yards, and
do
the
that.
offense stays out there.
This Watson gonna get hit, bro. He's just gonna bail out.
Again,
Oh,
he'll
he
drop
did.
to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue down.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Let's go.
Lamb in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're going to look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
He's got the first down and more than that. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Warrior 70. Say, hurt. Set go.
MVP season. This game right here. That's what I got. I am.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Come on.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Hut.
Walker will score. Touchdown, New York.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
60. Go.
2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now they'll shift things around. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
79 Bronco. Ready.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
On the set. Let's go now.
Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys are on the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go, shot.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and 13. Walker with a grab, left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Mustang 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's caught, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here. Oh, and now some space to operate. Down the left sideline. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Ken Walker with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
18, right here.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Let's go now. Shut up.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Sticking with Walker on second down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll set up a throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And the Giants send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. This is taken at about the 14. Pushing his way through. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 8. Dancing to his left. Fights free at the 5. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd down and 3.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. Hunt.
Now back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Ready up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go now.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Check go.
On the handoff, this is Walker. 128 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Set. Ready. Eagle, 60.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They're going to look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Fighting to stay upright, escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Giants will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Through the middle of the field. He may go. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors taking it in. And the Giants have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
They'll try and run it here. And he's going to get in for the 2 points, and that'll make this a 10-point game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Johnson jostles free. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it,
It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Set.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 34. 148 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
They'll try for the first with Walker. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Ready. Set. Ready. Ready, go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Come on. Set.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And some room to work. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
79 Bronco. Hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
70 Lion. Let's go. Dragon 60. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Robinson's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Okay, break. Set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Hut, go. Hut.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Faster. Bronco 80. Go.
On the give, it's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Johnson. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. Back to throw. And he will take it on in for a Giant.